So if I'm only doing two, what does that mean? Episode 3. Yep. Even though it's two doubles in a row, because I technically should have done this on Sunday, I didn't know I was going to be so long at Chessington. So yeah, we've got episode 3. And why do I think this is good? Well, that's simple. It's a more simple reason. I like where this goes with Kinga. A lot of the things that were introduced is that each one of them introduces one person and looks into them more focus and more specific, which I think is fair. And this does focus on Kinga. And I do get there are episodes that do kind of deal with them, if I'm correct. Which episode is it? I think it's episode 3. Let me just look. Amazing. Let me just look at Alabaiso. Nope. Actually, let's go. No. Down. Cross. List. Because I can't write list. Yeah, it's episode 3 that it has this one actually, where I think it kind of focuses on two. One, the connection between Zubul and Kane, which doesn't have too much. And yes, would I prefer to have Zubul to have more spotlight? Fully, yes. I would not complain otherwise. But this is also kind of dealing with also uh Kinga's mindset, dealing with why Zubul's has not doesn't really take part in the situations and kind of sort of just leans in the background of just not taking part in sort of the body situation, and I kind of think that's really interesting. And also Kane's whole thing, along with Kinga kind of just saying why he's having the situation in his head and how that has led to the situation that he sometimes gets into. Which again, I also like as an idea of Kinga constantly just staying in his set to sort of kind of prevent himself from abstracting, which I think is genius as a story writer. Not probably the healthiest mindset, but it works. Also, I don't know if he's gonna forever stay because of the finale. Again, I'm gonna talk about it retrospectively. I don't know if he's forever gonna be like, I'm just imagining this is a bucket being like stuck like this. Because if I have to walk with a bucket, I get again don't have a 360 thing. But if I had to walk it like this with a bug on my head, I feel like I will be in a lot of danger. So it's probably a solution they figured out. There's other posts that came out after the fact, and I do find that interesting. But yeah, I do like this. I do love the whole series. Again, there's a couple of things that I do get why people don't like it. Episode 1, don't really get because I like that as a good intro. Episode 2, I mentioned before, I would like the whole thing of like the AI line that he says at the end kind of goes nowhere. And I would want more Zubul and Gangle. Kiga, not really, because you do get it quite a bit. And Ragatha, I get, but I get the idea why she wasn't really in there because she was more someone who's trying to be that I can be your friend. And so, also, there's a new song that I think is really interesting about that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Good night.